Hall of Fame. Thank you.
How do you follow something like that? Thank you guys for allowing me to be here today. The thing is, when you get inducted into something like this, or you get the honor that you do, they tell you have 5 minutes. And thank everyone you can for 5 minutes. And how exactly are you supposed to do that? You know, how do you thank the people that not only got you here, but the people that saw you through it? How do you thank your parents and your coaches and the athletic directors throughout the years, or the trainers? So bear with me, because we're going to try this. As much as I love Coach being able to send a video like he did, we did talk about it, and he really wished he could be here, and honestly I do too, but got to catch my breath a little bit from that one. It's that man, he's the reason that I'm here today in front of all of you. Quick little story. When I was 12 years old, I took pitching lessons every single week, and there was a guy there who came up and he would help during lessons, and I was terrible. I couldn't throw a strike for the first 3 years of my life, and that's not me being humble. I really couldn't. And I remember at the end of lessons, he went up to my mom and gave her a $20 bill. Kind of threw me a little bit, and he whispers something to my mom, and then politely walks away after patting her on the shoulder. And we get to the car, and Mom, what was that about? She goes, well, honey, he told me that you pitched like a dork and would never amount to anything in the sport, so here's my money back, and to please do something different with your daughter, because she's not going to make it in this. Well, Phil, I think I finally proved you wrong. I'm competitive by nature. I'm stubborn. My boyfriend will tell you, my family will tell you, I'm really stubborn. That fueled a fire in me, and I don't know if that was his intent the whole time, or if he was honestly think I wouldn't do it, but I practiced a lot. Most of the time it was because my parents made me, but I practiced. We'd go to a 3-hour practice with my mom and dad, and then everyone would leave and I'd stay on the field. Even in college, we'd have weights in the morning, we'd have class, we'd come out, we'd have practice for 2 hours, and then I was begging our coaches to stay an extra half hour with me. And they're literally pushing me off the field like, Costa, please go home. No, one more. I need to get this down. Costa, really, you're fine. You know, so how do you thank those people? How do you thank the pitching coaches and the coaches that I played 9 years of travel ball with? Poor guy, he couldn't get rid of me. He tried. We're family friends now. He was with me throughout my entire career, and it was something where as I won different honors, I would call him and let him know. You know, but how do you honestly thank those people who have shaped your life and molded you into the person that you have been? Funny story, Coach Babs and I met my freshman year of college. I started at a junior college. I went to Denver, Colorado, where we had a national tournament, and he saw me. And I think I hit a home run in that game and turned a double play, and he came up to me after, introduced himself, and I listened very politely, oh, it's Coach, what does he want? And then he mentioned Olathe, Kansas. You see, I'm from California. Olathe, Kansas, I'm not going to lie, it's a huge culture shock out here. And it was not in my plans at all. As soon as he said Olathe, Kansas, I honestly stopped listening. You know, I had a plan. I was going to be in California. I had my dream school lined up, and that's what I was going to do. So afterwards, I told him, you know, thank you, Coach. It's a true honor, but Kansas is not for me. I'm California, born and raised. It's where I'm going to stay. Fast forward to the end of my sophomore year, and that dream school turned me down. Twice. I tried. I went. They said, nope, you're not good enough. Come back when you got better. So I got better, and I went back. No, you're still not good enough. So now what? Went to my junior college coach. You know, what do I do? He said, well, let's see who's calling. Surprisingly, Coach Babs called back. Hey, I don't know if you remember me. I remember you. I've been following every game. I'm seeing the home runs you're hitting. I'm seeing the plays you're making. I still want you. And the funny thing is, when you take away what the location is, you see that the man that you could possibly play for is exactly who you're looking for. He had a different look on the game. He had a baseball mentality put into a softball game, and let me tell you, it's completely different. He taught me ways that to hit the ball and swing at that ball that's over your head. Coach, that's crazy. We're not supposed to swing at those. No, trust me, it'll go far. Hey, turn this double play. Coach, we don't do that here. No, really, it'll work. You can turn it. So how do you thank that man? How do you thank the teammates that were there with you the entire time? Let me tell you, our junior year, we had a dream team. We had a record of 46-8 that year. We had a 22-game win streak. At the conference tournament, we almost lost it all. We ended up coming back in the 7th inning with a freshman hitting a double to tie us up. That game went 17 innings. We had a 1-2 powerhouse pitching team. Penny Eastman was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. That girl could pitch. I remember her pitching a 22 pitch at bat. Every single pitch was a strike. There was not a single ball in that count. The first pitch was a strike, the second pitch was a strike, and then that girl fouled off 19 pitches in a row. It wasn't just me that year or those 2 years that had the records to show it. We all did. That team, we set records that still stand today. It's only 6 years later, but I can tell you right now, some of those records will stand for a long time. We won conference for the first time. We went to the conference tournament for the first time. We went to nationals for the first time. My senior year wasn't much different. We did the same exact thing. We took second in conference. We won the conference tournament even though they didn't think we were going to. We went to nationals. How do you thank those girls that were there for you during every morning practice? Those girls that called you at 6 a.m. Are you awake? We have to be there in 10 minutes. Yes, I'm awake. Saturday, let's go. And then you spend the entire time. You eat lunch with them. You go on bus trips with them. The ones that got you through the homesickness and the missing of birthday parties and holidays that you have never missed before in your life. Let me tell you, it's not easy moving 1,800 miles away. There were plenty of times that I called my mom and dad and said, I'm done. I can't anymore. So how do you thank those girls that stayed with you? That came over those nights and like, hey, you know what? Let's have a girls' night. Let's play a game. Let's have a sleepover. We'll eat lots of ice cream. Let's do something that only we can do, and let's get your mind off of it. Because if it wasn't for those girls, I wouldn't be here. Honestly, this podium here shouldn't just be me. It should be the entire team, the coaching staff, athletic directors who were there for us the whole thing. Chad Jenkins, who was constantly, poor guy, I don't know how many times he almost got hit by a ball coming over that fence. I think one time it actually hit the camera, and he had to readjust it while he's diving out of the way, trying to get the shot. Like, Chad, it's over the fence, you can calm down. How do you thank Gordy for stepping in when others didn't want to come watch our games? How do you thank the fans that ended up flocking in because we started making a name for ourselves? Hey, what's that team? We need to come watch this. We've never seen a team like that here before. I am beyond humbled to be up here. But the thing is, this honor isn't just mine. It's my team's and everyone that I've shared that with. I may have come to MNU not knowing much about God, but when I left, I saw him. I saw him in the teams. I saw him in the games. I saw him on the field. I saw the differences he made not only in my life, but in the girls that I played with. How do you think that? Sadly, family members couldn't be here today. Obviously, being from California, it's kind of hard. I just want to thank my parents and my family for being there through it all. I know I didn't make it easy. Like I said, I was stubborn. So staying out here and doing as well as I did, it was hard on my parents. But thank you, Chad, for the live streaming. I know my mom appreciated that. Got a little bit of being able to watch her daughter that she never missed a game of. Lastly, thank you to my dad. He was my coach through it all. He taught me to hit. He taught me to field. He worked on my pitching. He watched a lot of videos to figure out what he was doing, but that man studied day and night to be able to get me to where I am today. So thank you to everyone who got me here, and thank you to everyone who's here today to share this honor with me. Hope I made you all proud.
Thank you, Jen. Congratulations. Next.